name is Layla Rivas, and I will be showing you how to do art and draw art one-on-one and how to paint it. Okay, the first steps are you will be gathering all of your materials and ingredients and everything you would need, and I will show you the materials and stuff you will need. First, you will need options of paintbrushes. I have many options because I've been doing painting for a while. And next, you will need a cup of water. Doesn't matter what type of cup or anything. And then thirdly, you will need some of these paint palettes. I have different options because they have different sizes. And then next, I have the options. I like different things. I like to have number 2 pencils on deck or lead pencils. Next, I have a whole lot of options of different paints. I have them all set up right here, all different paints. And then I have paper towel just in case any messes come up. And then I also have my image on the side that I had picked out separately. You want to also have a fan, which I have across from me, have a fan to dry down in case you want to do second layers. But overall, that is all the material you will need. And next, I would like to get into information about the setup and the station you have. Your station is so important because it'll have you a good mindset so that you are capable of going with the flow and just having a good creative piece of artwork. Like, this piece of art can be anything. It could be a masterpiece of art. It could be something simple, something delicate. It could be anything you want. You just gotta have a good flow and have your mind into it. So we are going to be getting started on how to paint. First step is to getting your cup of water, which I already did. I already did some of the steps, but I'm just gonna go over them with you guys. So I got my cup of water. I got my setup, everything laid out. I picked out my image, and I got my station good and acquired. And now we are going to start sketching my image. I will show you my image right now. This is my image, and I have it on the side so I can get a reference. So that is what I'll be looking at on the side in case you guys are wondering. So first, I like to just, I guess I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, so first I just like to start off smallly. And then we are going to work our way out. So first I like to sketch everything out, and then I like to start adding on my paint, because once you add on your sketch, it'll cover with the, if you keep adding layers of paint, it'll eventually cover. And then, so I do the sketch, and then I do my paint, and then I fan it off so I can do my second layer of paint. But it all depends on the image you are proceeding to do. Actually, I may have to redo that. I'll just sketching it out for you guys. Good thing with these pencils and with the number 2 pencils, the only thing I don't like is the eraser runs out fast. For someone who likes to sketch and starts it off with pencil and not pen, do not use pen because it's not erasable. It's hard to get out, and it's hard to cover with layers of paint. This is just easy to cover, and you can, obviously, you can erase it in case you can eventually see it through your paint. So I'm just gonna do something simple just to show you guys what it is like to draw one-on-one. So I'm just gonna be doing something very simple. I like to take my time when I draw, because then you tend to mess up and you're in a rush. Keep messing up. See, this is why I like to take my time. Because if I'm in a rush, which some people tend to do, then you will mess up. You just gotta go with the flow. It takes a lot of time and patience to work. You want to make sure you have your station clear at all times and everything in arm's reach so that you won't have to keep getting up or ask anybody for something, it's easy access. Everything's just right in front of you, just in case of a spill or a mess up or anything. Usually all my paintings come out better than what this is actually starting to proceed to come out. You gotta trust the process, okay? Trust the process. But usually all my paintings come out way better when I'm not really in a rush, because I did one earlier and it was actually pretty decent. I think it's because I'm in a rush, but it's all about just taking your time. Sketching is more important because you can't, once you paint, it's hard to sketch over the paint. And when you're drawing, sketching, when you're drawing and sketching, see, you also want to, you know, look in the mirror or something, so you're able to see the proportion, like make sure things are the same, like the eyes, the cheek, the blush. You want to make sure everything's the same, which I realized that I have to do. Redo over it. The art is just very relaxing, and you can always redo it to an extent. But again, it takes a lot of patience. And art, I'm not saying art is for everyone. Art is not for everyone. Some people enjoy it, some people don't. Some people find it relaxing, some people find it challenging. But it's not really time consuming. It's more like, it does take up a lot of time. It's just when you're in the process of doing it, all the steps that take above it, art seems like it's just something quick and easy. No, all the steps that take upon it is actually quite difficult, but it's actually worth it at the end. But these are my steps on my sketch. I just want to review, make sure everything's right. Yeah, it has a plain pink background. It's just, I don't have that many colors that I have to do, so we're just gonna follow based upon the picture, the image that I'm going based off of. So these are the colors. I like to also mix my colors, which I will be doing. So we have this, which is the pink that I will be using, which I'm also gonna mix with white to make it much lighter for the cheeks and for the background. I'm trying to see if I have a lighter pink, but I highly doubt that. And then we are also going to be needing black. Put these off to the side, put it out of the way. And then what else will we need? I think that's pretty much it. Just mixing colors. I love to mix colors. And also picking your paintbrush is also very key. Very key, very key, very key. So I like to pick certain paintbrushes to get in certain areas, or certain paintbrushes to make different designs, and that'll get over the whole canvas. This is why I have many options. Options is key when it comes to painting. Options in paint, options in canvases. It's all about proportions. But right now, I like to start off with the background. I like to start off with the background and then do the little details. It'll all make sense at the end once you're able to see it more. But I'm gonna fix this so you guys are able to see. There we go. Wait, no, you can't see. Okay, I'll put it back here so you guys can see the color swatches I will be doing. I think it's better on the side, so I can do color swatches in the middle. Seems about right. And then we're gonna add another one for the other pink. Okay, I think it should be good. I think that's like tan. I'm not sure if that's tan or white, but I think we're gonna go with, this is toasted marshmallow. No, we're gonna go with, I think it's peach for the background. I think we're gonna do peach for the background. Yeah, sun-kissed peach for the background. And then for the ears, we're gonna do whites. And I'm going to mix the peach and the white to be able to make the ears, because the ears are a different color, as you can see. The ears are a different color, and the nose is more white, and the cheeks are different compared to the background. So we're gonna go based on that. And then we're just gonna go forward. Okay. Okay, so that's the background, and we're gonna mix the white. Okay. Now we are going to actually add some white into here so we can mix one of those pinks. Now we are going to need a brush, a different brush for mixing. We are making the cheeks. Yes. They're like a rosy pink. Really, really, really like pink. You can always add more or add less, but you can always redo it. That's why I like having a palette. Gonna add a little bit more white. Fear that was a little too much, but you can always make it work. You can always add more pink if we need to. Okay, this seems like the right pink. Actually, maybe a little bit more. Just tap it. A little bit goes a long way with pigmentation. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. And then we are going to be making, you know what that, this is what the, oh, you will also need the newspaper, depending on your working station. Now I would be, what do we want to do? Okay, we're gonna start off with the background, which is like a tannish pink. So we're gonna mix a little bit of the tan, a little bit of pink actually. Forgot what brush I was using. Okay, this will work. So it's like this pink. Okay, these are my color palettes. I mixed some of the light pink that I created into the tan. On the side I mixed separate, and then now we are going to be painting. Okay, okay, now we're gonna start off with this, paint this whole thing. Adding good layers is also very good. Make sure you spread it out so you can do it evenly. You don't want to have no streaks when you're painting. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make some more. I have to make some more. Okay. Now we're going to finish painting the background. There it was. Too much peach. Too much. No, fix it out. Yeah, let's just turn into pink. But I think we can always move this over here. And take some of this. We are creating here. A little bit more pink, a little bit more. Yeah, I think we just need it. I think we can mix. Yep. And we're going to okay, next, actually we're gonna go back in with the paint to make the background. We're almost done the background, and no worries at all. Stay patient. This is why I said patience is really key, because it does take up time just for one thing, but we are really complete. Luckily, this is just the main thing. Blending, blending, blending. And when it comes to painting, you will always make mistakes. You are not an artist if you don't make mistakes. A lot of people make mistakes, and it's okay. As long as you can fix it, you are good. I make mistakes all the time when painting. Mistakes is actually what's key and what's gonna get you further into learning mistakes from mistakes. So this is where the fan comes in, because you will draw a background. I'm just finishing the background, just a little bit of touch-ups in the discrete areas, which this part I would usually go in with a different brush to get in discrete areas, but since it's already on the same brush and I'm practically done, just go around with the tip of this brush right here. Typically just go around. I would add another layer of paint, but let me fix that up real quick. I would add another layer of pink, but we are running low on time. So this is just gonna be how it is. This is just the background. And we're gonna add the little details.